Our top story, downtown mayhem.
It's very frustrating.
Gunfire and crashes lead to a violent and deadly weekend on the streets of St. Louis. Tonight, St. Louis police are investigating several incidents happening within the last 48 hours. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Jackson.
And I'm Mike Bush. One of the incidents is connected to a party at a short-term rental downtown. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski has the latest from police and reaction from a frustrated neighbor. Laura.
Mike and Kelly, there were 3 separate incidents in downtown this weekend that killed 2 teens and sent more people to the hospital. 2 of the incidents were just hours apart and another this morning. St. Louis police say around 1:20 Sunday morning, officers responded to the 1500 block of Washington Avenue, where a fight connected to a party at a short-term rental apartment led to gunfire on the street.
And that is when a burgundy vehicle drove onto the sidewalk, hitting the 16-year-old boy. The 16-year-old was not shot. He was run over. And the 29-year-old female was also hit by that car. The vehicle ended up leaving the scene.
The 29-year-old woman also had gunshot wounds. Alderman Rasheen Aldridge says it's unfortunate these short-term rental parties are popping up once again while legislation trying to prevent them is stuck in litigation.
I'm hopeful that this lawsuit litigation ends soon because, you know, we heard the cries from residents. We moved through legislation, and I think we did our part.
Aldridge says the law would only allow for a certain percentage of units in a building to be for short-term rentals. It would put limits on how many nights you could book the unit for and would hold hosts or property owners accountable if something happens.
It's kind of like a 3-strike rule, and once you reach that 3rd strike, then you cannot have a short-term rental anymore in that building.
Several hours before, the same block was filled with people for auditions with rapper Sexy Red and Could Have Been Records. Police believe the 2 were not directly connected. Then St. Louis police say about 2 hours later in the 900 block of O'Fallon, a 16-year-old boy was shot and killed. An 18-year-old girl and 17-year-old boy were also shot and then taken to the hospital. And Monday around 2 a.m. in the 1300 block of Wash Ave, a 28-year-old man was shot multiple times. After weekend violence, downtown residents are once again sounding the alarm.
The city needs to step up its game in terms of regulation of building codes and occupancy permits. Liquor licenses, all of those things contribute to the kind of disruption that we see too often.
The citizens for a greater downtown St. Louis say they are seeing some previous problem properties turn around with new investors, but this weekend is evidence there are still some issues out there. If you have any information, police ask you to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-8477. Reporting live downtown, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.